Hey everyone, we're back with another episode of our garden series. I know I promised to upload a video on that week, but unfortunately I wasn't able to because I had my test, which is now over. So I'm kind of free and to make this series, and I'm excited to show you a lot of things. So without wasting any time, let's get onto it. So as in my last video I shown you that we're making this stuff by, as I told you how to make this too. So in Maine we have made a lot of it. As you can see, they're completely like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and not all of them are planted still. I think we made this last week and it was drying very completely in the sunlight until it rained today heavily, and we actually covered it with some plastic, which I took it now just to show you. Still their water was inside, and this is very firm and very strong, and that is why it didn't got any damage in the rain. Although here it was actually made with a mix-up of mud and cement, and I think that is why it just got a little damaged, but we're gonna fix it, not worry. And here it might look a little mess, but the reason why is that because we have added compost to it, which is eggshells and a lot of waste materials. So yeah, and we've also planted it in this, and I've already shown you this one. So let's move on. This one's my favorite, and this was my idea. I just wanted that there should be like a pond shaped, and then we're gonna add some fishes and my lotus, because we have a lot of unlimited stock of lotus, so we can add them in here. And yeah, we're gonna add some fishes too, so I'll give you guys an update onto that, and I'll show you also in my next video. And this one, I'm very sad to show you this one, and because the reason it is because it was not very firm. I guess we added a little less cement, and that is why it just got totally damaged. That needs a lot of fixing. As you can see, the cracks are there, a lot of fixing. I get it. And we have this plastic containers that was no longer in use, so we added the lotus in it, and we also added fishes, which is right under this, and there's also some pebbles, as you can see. And we took this cup that is broken cups, of course we cannot use it any longer, and we added a plant in it. Also, me and my mother already made this one, and that triangle one, and this one. So yeah, we made 3 of them, but then what happened, we added a little less cement, and due to heavy rainfall for like many days, it just got completely damaged and there was nothing left on this tray, so we had to do this all over again. And yeah, that was also another reason why I didn't make the video, because I had nothing to show you guys, and it took lots of effort, and it was a little disappointing too that all of our hard work just went in vain, but it was worth it for doing another time, and we learned our mistakes, so everything happens for good, I guess. Besides the cement structures device, we planted in other stuff too, like this tin can, this bottle, and other stuff like that, as you can see. So yeah, I'm always gonna show you whenever I add something new to my garden, whenever I'll plant in something new, so that you can get more ideas. And also let me in the comments if you are a very nature lover. I think everyone loves nature, right? So let me know if you also like gardening or have plants in them, and if you got inspired with us by these small crafts DIYs that we make. So I want you guys to also do this at your home. That it doesn't matter that if you need to have big pots, you need to buy them. Everything can be used. Oh, and also I'm not sure I shown you this or not, so let me just show you. As you know that we the last time I shown, we were actually like cleaning this entire pond, but this time what we did, we added pebbles to the surface of it, and this, you see, is cement to make it very, very firm, and it's very, very thick. And the reason why we did this is not just to make it look pretty, it's also because whenever it rained, the water was filled up to the brim, and that is why the fishes went on and they just like died. Yeah, so yeah, when water is like till the brim, then it can float out and the fishes can also flow out, so that's really not good. And that is why we added big pebbles on where it was a little tilted, so that the fishes can never come out. And it got tested also today, so yeah, it really works. And if you have also this pond and you're maybe struggling with that, then here's an idea. And we also bought recently these tree guards that are made with wooden. Normally you must have seen that are made with like, you know, I don't know how to say that, like net type, yeah, like made of metal but nets that are very strong. So we thought that it's very common and we wanted to do some unique, and this looks pretty enough too. And in my colony everyone had it, so we were like, we need to want something different. So this is, and why we want it, because recently we have planted a big tree out of our house, which is currently not in a good place to show you, because of course we need to save it from, you know, cows, because they're gonna eat our plants. So we need a tree guard for that. But until we got it, we just covered it with some cloth. But now we're gonna put that tree guard onto this to make it safe with all the animals around. And yeah, if we plant on our house, now it's just gonna, maybe it's gonna, you know, affect us. We plant this, suppose this is a pot that I planted at my house. It's gonna bloom flowers every day. I'm gonna pluck it, I'm gonna use it, right? But what about the others? Sometimes they come to our house and ask, but you know, it's not always very it's not, sometimes people hesitate to ask for something. But if the plant will be outside, then they won't hesitate. They will get the flowers whenever they want to. And it will just not for us, it's for the entire society, you know. So we're doing this for everybody. And look how heavy it rained today. I mean, look at this, the water level. And that big tree was planted in this, and obviously it was asking for more space because it was a big tree, you know, and it wasn't just, you know, growing in this small pot, so we had to do this for him. And right now we have this cute little substitute of him, and he's gonna grow, and then we're gonna plant him outside. So hopefully that will work. I want to show you one more thing. Okay. So we gave this plant, basically we planted 2 trees of the same kind, and both of them grew very much big. Both of them were very healthy plant, as you can see. And then what happened, one day we thought that everyone asked for flowers, so maybe we should just plant outside. And the reason why we didn't plant in front of our house was because they were like new neighbors and they wanted to plant a tree out of their house, like outside of their house, and they already planted a one. So my mother was like, okay, I mean, like, there's no you know, this is my plant or my plant. Plants will always, trees and plants will always affect everybody, right? They're gonna like, you know, it is beneficial for everyone. So it doesn't matter if you plant it in front of our house or theirs, it doesn't matter anyway, right? So we were like totally okay of them planting in front of their house. So we just gave them the plant, and like it took an entire day for all the kids to just, you know, dug a hole and put the plant in, and then we took some bricks to, you know, cover it, because we at that time we didn't have any tree guard, or like we were about to get one, but before that, like, to just keep it safe until we have one, we just took some bricks and then, you know, covered it. It was look really beautiful, and it was really it just grown, and it provided flowers to everyone. It bloomed red and pink flowers every day, and their owners, like whose house in front of them it was planted, they also loved it very much. We also did. Everyone plucking flowers, you know, using them in worshipping. So it was totally fine. Everything was fine. But what happened one day, you know, that bricks wasn't ours, of course. So the owner of the bricks took it back. But that doesn't affect our plant, right? We're just gonna cover it with some kind of cloth. But we did a mistake. What we did was give them the you know, responsibility of taking care of this plant. We said them that, okay, you can plant, you can, cover it up with a cloth, anything that you want to. Just keep them safe and do whatever you want. I also shown you a plant that was covered, and that was their plant which they planted, and what they did was very annoying. They okay, it's very hard for me to say, but they covered their plant and left the one that we gave them to die. I mean, like, if you're not gonna cover up a plant, then obviously cows and different animals will come and eat their leaves and then, damage it and, one day finish it. And what is going to be left will be only sticks coming out of the ground. And they did that. They managed to make their plants safe, and seriously, it is very, very bad. You should never ever do that. Why to discriminate between trees and plants? I mean, it was beneficial for you until it was giving you flowers, but the day it stopped giving it, it meant nothing to you. If you keep it safe, then it will surely give you. So, not to brag, but you shouldn't ever do like that. And I'm still angry. I know I'm in a little high-toned voice, just a little angry on my neighbors, but that's how I feel. And if you're watching this, well then, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. And just, anyways, we shouldn't do that. The matter of the point of this video is not to complain, is to tell you, is to, is want you to learn that we shouldn't discriminate between trees and plant, that, oh, it's her, so we're not gonna water it, we're not gonna, make it safe, we're not gonna yeah, that's how I feel. If that makes sense, then thank you for watching, and if it doesn't, then sorry for watching this entire video.